How's it going, everybody?
Hi.
Sorry, we have split two screens. Hopefully, picture quality is much better this week. We have a new webcam, so fingers crossed everything looks better for you guys. Let's see, what do we got? Upstate New York. Hey, Twisted Bee Minis, Davis, Oklahoma. Right on. Louisiana, Minnesota. Right on. So I have to look between the two screens. I've got the comments on one screen and the camera on the other. So we'll try and make sure we're looking at you. But we'll give everybody just a second here. I'll pull up some, we got some good questions as well this week. So. Welcome, everybody. North Carolina. Ohio, Garfield County. I love it. This is so fun. I love getting on here.
Like Garfield in Utah?
No, probably Oklahoma. I don't know.
Garfield?
Where's Garfield County?
Garfield.
Illinois, Alabama, Illinois. Hey, Eddie fam. Welcome. Australia. We love our Australia people, our Australia friends. I've got quite a few friends over in Australia. When I was in Fiji for those 2 years, bunch of Polynesians, and then I met a bunch of Australian, Aussies, and New Zealanders. It was so much fun over there. Tampa, Florida. Hey, speaking of Florida, how are you guys doing? Seriously, we have been praying for you guys. We know it has just been insane down there. I was watching a video on YouTube from another creator, and oh my gosh.
It's, yeah.
Like, just destroyed. I cannot believe it with the water levels and everything like that. Wow, we got a ton of people jumping on here. Michigan, Virginia, Missouri. Oh, see, yeah, Garfield, Oklahoma. See? I figured since you didn't put the state, I was thinking it was probably Oklahoma.
Well, and I was like, they know we're from Utah, so maybe it was Utah.
Yeah.
Because there's Garfield, Utah too.
Hey, Norman, Oklahoma. That's not too far.
So, yeah, we're definitely praying for those folks in Florida that, the devastation is horrible. But you're definitely in our prayers for sure.
Two of Marcy's, I think some of you might know, two of Marcy's family members, her parents live down there. Oh, three.
Yeah, my brother just moved there.
Yeah. Her parents live down there, and then two of her siblings, but they were all, they're all on the Panhandle. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, actually, good job. So my parents and one of my brothers lives in Tallahassee. Then I have a brother who's in Jacksonville, but he's waiting till his house gets built. So they just went to my parents' house during the hurricane. So, so Crandall served his mission in
Fiji.
I served in North Carolina. So I think I said that on last week's video. But the day I got home, or the day before, Florida got hit by Hurricane Irma. And so I went and we cleaned up Jacksonville for days. And so, that was so bad, and it's way worse further south. And so I can't even imagine what you guys are going through right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Storms are insane. Perth, Australia. How's it going? And Canada. We're getting a couple Canada people. That's awesome. We love you guys.
Okay, well, let's get started.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Okay, so we have some exciting... Okay, I promise I'm focusing on you guys, but we also have a big night for us here.
It's not the greatest.
It's not the greatest. I don't know if you can tell, but... Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. You can't tell. But Maverick is over here sleeping on a mattress. Out of his crib. It's his first night out of his crib. We haven't taken the bars off his crib, so we just took his crib mattress and put it on the floor. So we cleared all the toys out, everything out that he can possibly get hurt on. He can't open the door, but he's rocking it in there.
He's jumping up on the chair in his bedroom and then jumping from the chair onto his mattress.
It's
we should have moved his bed.
Yeah, it's this big of a difference. So it's not like that. It's not jumping off of.
No.
It's this much, and it's a padded cushion.
We tried this the other night, and we've been doing it for a couple of his naps, and we quickly learned that all of the toys had to disappear.
Yes.
Which then is funny because then he decides he can make his own toy with his pillow or jumping
Yeah.
off of the chair. So he's like, you can just see his little mind like, what's there to do? What's
Yeah.
there to do? And then boom, he comes up with an idea.
And during his naps, like his biggest thing is he likes to play with the curtains because the curtains can open and the sun can come in.
Yep.
And so that's what we're going through right now. But thank you everybody for all of your thoughts
Seriously.
on him. Like he was so sick and we felt so bad for him, but he's doing so much better. Just the happiest little boy out there, which we love to see. Yeah, he's been
100% better. He's been doing a lot better. His runny nose has pretty much gone away. Have you checked his teeth? I saw that the bottom one is like really
it's almost there. The other 3 are through, so we're just waiting on the bottom canine.
Okay, so it's all.
I was like, I just brushed his teeth.
Hopefully
my
we're
whole hand was
done.
in his mouth.
Oh my gosh, done with some teeth for a little while. But okay, we'll jump into a couple questions that we got from the post that we made about the live. Jennifer Brake says, love the channel. Are you planning a baby room reveal or project for the twins? That's you.
Oh, that's me. Yes. Will we get it done before the twins? We don't know.
Yeah, we were actually going to start filming a video today about that, filming that video. But we didn't. I got distracted. And when the video comes out, you'll see more of what we're talking about. But that has been our catch-all storage room. So as we work through the house and do, all of our different projects,
things have moved into that room.
That's where everything goes. And so it is our catch-all, and it's got everything from kitchen stuff to clothes. Oh, and that's also where our clothes are. Yeah. Because our closet isn't.
So the thing about our house right now is we have a ton of closet space.
Just none of it's functional.
We only have one closet that's done in the entire house. So Maverick's clothes currently hang up in our coat closet that hang with our shoes and craft supplies. Maverick's closet's full of boxes, and our closet has 2 cribs in it.
Yeah.
So,
it's got the baby's cribs. So we do have, we're accumulating everything that we need for the room. Do we have all the decorations?
No, none.
Oh god.
Yeah, he says that like we have 2 cribs, 2 mattresses,
a dresser. Ish.
We have a dresser, but that requires us to move our clothes out of the dresser.
So we don't have a dresser, but the kids will. That's perfect.
But where do our clothes go?
Well, you still haven't unpacked your suitcase from when we were at Jamie and Lester's. So we can just put everything in suitcases.
I guess what I should say is I'm used to living out of a suitcase. So we talked about last live how much we moved our first year of marriage. We moved 6 times. Well, one of those times we lived at Crandall's parents' house for 2 months. We lived out of a suitcase there for 2 months.
I forgot about that.
But then we moved into our house that was under construction and didn't unpack any of our boxes. So we continued to live out of that same suitcase for another 2 months. So I just don't know how to unpack my suitcase now.
It's a journey. Life is a journey. We're taking it one suitcase full at a time.
At the same time, I can't do laundry anymore. Yeah. And so I don't really have the need to unpack my suitcase because it's not like I can wash those dirty clothes.
I'll do it for you.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh, man. Okay. Wait.
But yes, we will do a nursery.
Yeah. Good. Thanks for answering the question.
We will do a nursery video. It is not done. It is not started. But luckily we do have the cribs, which is the most important thing. And a few other things we have for them. So.
Yeah, you've got some wall decorations and stuff. You're going to get a name, a laser cutout name.
Yeah. Maybe you can see it. So Maverick has his name. It's all cute above his crib. So we'll have that cut for these 2 twins' names, which leads us to our next question. Do we have names for the twins? We have a name.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. Here's the deal with the names. We had the names picked out for all 3 kids. It was going to be 2 boys and a girl.
So it was going to be Maverick and his sister Oakley.
And Harvey.
And Harvey.
We're going to be the 3. Well, now
we don't have a girl.
We don't have a girl, so now we have to restart everything and try and come up with another name. So yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah. So we have.
Marcy asks me every single day. So what'd you do today? Oh, I did this, that. Did you think about any names? I'm like, no, I didn't think of any names.
And I think he gets bugged that, like, when we drive in the car, I want him to talk about names.
Yep.
Well, guys, I'm due, like, any day. Like,
anytime, yeah.
Anytime. I don't want to be sitting in the hospital being like, this is baby A and this is baby B. And we're going to call them that for 3 weeks because Crandall won't think of names. But it's not even just their names. It's, we can't come up with their middle names either. We have one middle name. And the other one, we, like, don't know. So this is how we've done our middle names. So Maverick is Maverick Austin. And we named him after my parents' oldest child, so my oldest brother who passed away at birth. So we believe that, you know, we can be influenced by people who've gone before us.
Basically, guardian angel.
Yeah, guardian angel. And that's
what the doctors and all that kind of stuff. He said I was too.
Really?
Which we still may do, sharing with such a full plate. Fingers crossed, that's what we want to do. I mean, we want to keep going with your life. We find it super fun, and not only that, we also do it so that we can have this video record for our kids. Like, anyway, that's what we're doing it for. So regardless of if we were doing YouTube or not, like, I love, and actually growing up, my mom, she had one of those big old camcorders, and she would carry that around, and we've got, each me and the 4 of my other siblings, all have hours and hours and hours of footage from when we were tiny kids all the way up.
I've never seen any of it.
We might have to pull it out. Would you guys like that if we showed little clip of what Baby Crandall was like?
Baby Crandall.
YouTube before YouTube existed.
I think, like, there's maybe 2 or 3 videos of me, like, as a little kid. I know my dad had a video recorder, but.
And so doing it this way, I feel like it's kind of the same thing, that we can kind of do the same thing, which I love. I think it's super fun. And especially with the twins. And we do have a really crazy life going on, like, just so much going on all at the same time. And it's going to be cool to be able to look back in 10 years, 20 years, 30 years and be like, man, can you remember, Mars, when we had this house and we ripped it completely apart, and then we had the twins, and, you know, who knows what else. But
yeah, so hopefully we will be able to do that. It is something that we want to do, so it is.
And it might just be shorter videos of us in the hospital, and just 10 minutes of us walking you through what's going on, and, you know, sharing with you.
Yeah, at least for those first few months.
Yeah.
After that, it should get back to, like, a normal routine for us. But those first 4 months might be a little interesting for our family. So, do you want me to talk about them now?
Yeah.
Okay, so on Monday, what's today?
Everybody's like, you guys froze. And then everybody else is like, they don't know they froze. We froze for a long time.
Oh, are we unfrozen?
I don't know. I think we're unfrozen. Hopefully we're unfrozen. Sorry, guys. This is such a pain. We live in the middle of nowhere, and our internet is a struggle. I moved to Facebook to watch. I don't know if 5 to 10 minutes. We're good now. Oh, gosh. Sorry, guys.
Wow, you guys are so nice to wait.
Okay, that's a good question, too. Do you know the estimated weight of the twins?
You don't look very big. That is so nice of you. I feel huge. I feel very, very
You're getting big. She's bigger now than she was when we had Maverick. So it's extra big now.
In a different way. My face was so swollen when I had Maverick.
Yeah. Like, your belly's just bigger.
My belly's bigger. So, are we unfrozen on?
Yeah, they said we're in and out. So, sorry, guys.
Do you want to connect to your hotspot?
Is that what you did on? I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know.
It's the same.
Okay, so with the twins, I went to my doctor's appointment. I need to lean back, sorry. I went to my doctor's appointment on Monday, which today's Wednesday. So 2 days ago. And at almost every doctor's appointment, they do ultrasounds. So they did an ultrasound on the two
Maybe
boys.
talk slower, so then if it lags, it's not as.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really love the ultrasound tech. She talks just a little too quiet for me, and she like has this facial expression where I can't tell like if anything's good or something's bad. And so I hate that she doesn't quickly like tell me, okay, change her emotions, and then she does baby B, and then she'll be like, okay, at the very end. And I just sit there like sweating that something's wrong. So they did the scans and she told me their weights, and that was it. And I thought everything was like fine and normal. So
yeah, she really is not very good. Oh, it's so annoying.
It's so hard. It's so hard. So I then go and I sit and wait for my doctor. My doctor comes in and she pulls up the scans with me and she's going over them. So baby A is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. And baby B is 2 pounds, 15 ounces. So there's a 16% difference in the baby's weight. So at 15% difference, my doctor starts to like take precaution because they don't want there to be a 25% difference with the baby's weights. So basically what she's having me do is she's having me go back up to it's called an NFM. I don't know what it stands for. I do, but I honestly don't know how to say it. So I'm going back up to my high-risk doctor on Friday, and basically at that appointment, because every week it's just the spacing's getting bigger and bigger, and we just don't want baby B to get basically squished.
Yeah, basically what they're saying is, well, the babies are stacked on top of each other, right?
Yeah, so
that's the problem is the upper baby is getting more nutrients and is gaining weight, where the lower baby is getting squished and not getting as much nutrients. And so if there becomes...
It's the other way.
Oh, the other way around?
Yeah, so baby A... Okay. I'll show you my belly. Here they are. So both babies are on my right side. And baby A is back and baby B's on top. So this baby that I can feel right here is baby B. Baby A is underneath him, and they're both breech, which means at this point, I'm going to have a C-section if they don't turn. Yeah. Baby A is baby B is right on top of baby A. So baby B is getting small, he's not shrinking. Baby B is getting smaller. Or is smaller, and so we just want to make sure that their difference doesn't get too big. So they're sending me up to my high-risk doctor to be checked there, and then my doctor will decide whether or not we're going to start the steroid shots to strengthen their lungs, so that if I do have to have them at 30 weeks or at 32 weeks, their lungs are strong enough to work. So some good news is we turn 29 weeks tomorrow. And
so we're past the threshold of, I don't want to say past the worry, but the babies have all of their organs, and that from this point on, they're basically developing. So yes. The doctor basically like, okay, you can take a sigh of relief. Like if the babies come tomorrow, they have a very high likelihood of surviving because they already have all of their organs and everything like that. So they'd have to be in the NICU, but they would just be helping them with the development rather than like other surgeries or things.
With this steroid shot, like that is purely just to help their lungs so that when they come, they've developed a little bit more. So I have to go up there on Friday with Maverick. We have a special guest coming to our house on Friday.
We do. We have another YouTube channel coming down. They're going to be helping us out with the house.
I'm so excited.
Marcy's excited, which actually you guys can't tell, but we had my dad come as well, and so there'll be a video on that.
Last week we were yellow.
Yes, our lighting was awful. So we got new lighting in the house this week, which that video is to come. And then hopefully we're going to finish the rest of the drywall this week and be able to paint the house here shortly. So I'm seeing a lot of pounds, 5'12". And what did you say? You're at 3'8"?
I'm at 3'8"
Yeah,
with
so
baby
we're like
A,
not that far from.
and then basically 3 for baby B. So, the one thing I will say is I didn't even tell you this, so let's see Colonel's reaction.
Uh-oh.
The one thing the doctor said could be the reason is because I actually have not gained a single pound this
Yeah, a lot of
pregnancy.
people are like, you need to eat more.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you still haven't? Sorry, I skipped over that.
No, I still haven't.
Holy.
I'm still first 3 months of being pregnant.
Oh, so bad.
So sick.
That was before we knew we're having twins, and I said, Mars, this is the last pregnancy we're doing. It better be twins because this is awful.
I remember sitting in bed crying and being like, I want 3 kids so bad, but I do not
I can't do this again.
ever want to do this again. And it was so hard because it was all of your hopes and your dreams are sitting right there and you just feel awful. And Maverick, even now, he'll walk into the bathroom and he'll look at the toilet and he'll be like, "Ugh." And I'm like, Maverick!
He goes and makes fun of all the time.
All the time. I remember countless times of us eating lunch. I'd set it on in the toilet and a Hot Pocket on my leg because that's where Maverick had left his lunch. 20 pounds. So I've gained weight, but I haven't gained past what I was. Yeah.
So they're not worried about it.
Yeah, they're not really worried about it, but she's like, that could be the reason
affecting
why.
the big girl.
And she's also just said some babies gain weight faster than other babies. So that's why she's sending me up there.
Yeah. Yeah, and she also said your body basically could be going into homeostasis and that's the weight it wants to be at, and that's what it's, even though you're growing babies, it's trying to maintain it. So kind of crazy. But sorry guys about all the technical issues. I think next slide for you guys. So that way we'll
go to a cool cafe or something.
We can just have a smooth chit chat.
We don't have a cafe near us.
That is true. We'd have I don't even know where
we could just go into town.
Go into town, yeah. Let's see.
What do we have coming?
So like I said, we already told them about some house stuff. Yep, we've got major house stuff happening and a lot of help on the way for that, which is awesome. And then we've got some outside stuff videos coming. Tomorrow's video is actually going to be about some big updates on the outside of our house, our property updates, which I'm super excited about. We're able to work with the company and get some equipment, and it was awesome. Super good. So we're excited for that, to share that with you guys. Crapping. See, so that's what we need to do. Problem is Maverick. Yeah. I mean, I guess we could just have him sit there, but he's going to have a really hard time sitting there while we talk. Yeah, he's going to be wanting to run around.
We might have to go to a park, so we'd have to do them earlier.
Yeah,
to where we could go to a park, which means I can't really run around at a park anymore. I'm to the point where I can't really do anything.
Yeah, Marcy's she's doing that in the best way. You can't do anything. You're just. I
can't. Today I had to. Okay, we lost Maverick's toothbrush for the past 3 days. I haven't been able to find it, and I can't look under the couch because I can't get myself down onto the ground and then back up off the ground.
Yeah, where was it?
It was under our bed.
I was under our bed. All right.
He does have a toothbrush, and I did brush his teeth today, so that's a win for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm to this point where everything is big and kind of a little bit, but we're just gonna keep these kiddos in for.
That's the goal. We're really let's just take it easy. We need the kids to just bake. They just need some more time in the oven. So let's leave them, keep them in there as long. But every time I go to work or things, I'm just waiting for the phone call. You better get your butt back here because I'm having these babies right now. And we have to drive an hour and 15 minutes to the hospital. So
I think it's just an hour.
Is it an hour?
It's an hour and 15 to your parents, so it's an
Okay.
hour to the hospital.
Yeah. So
But are we talking about these?
no, we'll save that.
We're gonna save it for a video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pretty cool video. Kind of a sad video, but a pretty cool video. That should come out sometime next week.
Well, we'll just wrap it up here. Everybody's having really hard
We're sorry,
hard
everybody.
technical issues. I'm
able to drive. I won't be able to drive for 2 weeks after having the kids, though.
yeah. As of now, it's going to be a C-section, which it's probably not going to change. Maverick was a C-section as well. Emergency C-section. That was kind of crazy. I guess we'll go into that story another time when we have better internet. We don't want to just cut out on you guys while we're doing that. Yeah, no, it's kind of nerve-wracking, and that whole experience was extremely nerve-wracking. Not expecting it and then having it happen, it was just crazy.
So we've definitely we're preparing. We're trying to get all of our little ducks in order to make sure that it all runs smoothly, that I'm not sitting in the hospital stressing because I didn't pre-plan things for Maverick. So Maverick will go to Crandall's parents' house. Yeah, I mean,
should be pretty easy.
It should be pretty easy.
Our neighbor will hopefully help us take care of the animals.
You've asked him, right?
I haven't asked him yet. It's kind of
watch this live.
I know he's probably like, wait, they're gonna ask me now.
We have two neighbors, so maybe if he can't, the other one can.
Yeah. But anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Sorry the connection's bad.
We'll fix it for next week.
We got the camera updated, but we need to fix the internet. So hopefully we can get that sorted for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching and joining us today. And we look forward to bringing you guys some more videos.
Have a great night.